So I had a whole bunch of questions about all of these awesome people who are trying the higher fat protocol with carnivore. People are calling it like the 80-20 approach. And I'm so happy for you guys who, one, I'm seeing kind of like opposite ends of the spectrum. Either you're having really, really good results with it and you guys feel fantastic and you're starting to drop weight and feel, wonderful. Or I'm seeing like the other end of the spectrum, like people who are getting discouraged because it's just not working out for them in the sense of maybe your digestion's not great. Maybe you're starting to put on, more body fat and gain some weight and you're like, just something's not adding up here. So I'm not here to tell you that the higher approach is bad or a higher protein approach to carnivore or a meat-based diet is bad. I'm here to encourage you guys. I want you guys to find the approach that works best for you, and it's going to be different for everyone. So I'm going to speak about my experience. Okay, a higher fat approach, and I've played around with this for myself, doesn't work very well for me. Okay, so take me like as an avatar. I'm an avid exerciser. I'm an athlete. I do CrossFit. I lift weights. Extremely active job. Get at least 15,000 steps a day. Lifting weights all the time. Doesn't work well for me for a lower protein approach. I want to keep my protein optimal so that I can build muscle, maintain muscle, be healthy, be strong, and feel fantastic. I digest protein very well. I thrive on a higher protein approach. I also don't have a gallbladder, so I don't digest and metabolize fats as efficiently as other people with a gallbladder. Okay, so a higher, more optimal protein approach, protein-centric approach, works out better for an individual like me. When my fats get up to a certain threshold, and I'm not saying I follow a low-fat diet, for me, I'd say average fat grams per day are probably around, I would say 130, like 115 to probably 130 on average. That is for me. I'm only 5'1". I'm 105 pounds. So everybody go your own way as far as macros. Just play around with macros, guys. Experiment. I find when my fat gets too high, my digestion is off. I start putting on body fat. I feel really sluggish. Sometimes I get constipated. Those are things that you got to pay attention to. I also don't digest dairy well. So like adding excess butter and dairy and cheese and things like that causes digestive issues for me. So just think about that if you guys are experiencing similar problems like that and you just feel, you guys got to be intuitive, like get real with yourself, feel like things are off, just start tracking your food. It's great that you guys are tracking your blood sugar and your ketones. I'm one, like my body utilizes ketones very well and I'm super active. I'm an athlete and I do CrossFit and people that do stuff like that. Our ketones might not register as high as others. It doesn't mean that you're unhealthy or you're not going to lose body fat. It's all individually different, guys. So I hope you guys find a solution for you. I'm always here if you guys want to chat about it. Take consultation calls every single day. You guys are more than welcome to book one and we'll just throw around ideas and find a solution for you. So just my input. Love you guys. One more thing before I go. So my people who have struggled with like binging, disordered eating, my volume eaters, I'm one of those. I can still put away like tons of food. I also found, because I'm only going to speak for myself, when I followed a higher fat approach, I didn't feel as full and satisfied as, eating more protein. I'm not saying I'm eating excess protein or like 200 plus grams of protein a day. I just found it really hard for me to be satisfied and full without really slowing down when I ate and giving myself adequate time, like at least 20 minutes, and sitting my fork down in between bites. I wasn't satiated. So just another thought before I hop off here for anyone who has struggled with disordered eating like me. So just pick the approach that works.